making our way to the eagles. We're going to be seeing if we can capture any birds out here on the prairie. As you can see, there's still a little bit of haze from those Canada fires that we've been getting a little bit of haze in the morning and throughout the day. So that's part of that. And it could be a little bit of the dew. Once again, we have the gnats greeting us with overwhelming numbers. And they just like to come out and party. So we've made it a little bit further. We've gotten a little bit closer to the eagle's nest. We've seen a few birds out on the grass prairie land, and there is 3 baby eagles out in the nest, and there's just, like I said before, there's one that seems to be super active, one that's moderate active, and one that doesn't wake up till 10 o'clock. So we'll call that the rebel of the group. So might be the youngest one. I don't have no idea. But we'll see if that's still the case. And when we get up closer, we'll see if there is an adult eagle. Still making our way out to the eagle's nest. As you can see, the eagles are out there. We still have some small birds flying all around, which I've been kind of stopping every so often to take some shots of. And I tell you what, they like to fly and zip around. They're not staying very long on their perch, but the shots I can get are the shots I can get. So we have 2 of the baby eagles that are out there. And definitely up and about, and no parent in sight. You can see that the eagles are shaking their heads. They're shaking off the bugs. Boy, he looks like an eagle. He's just getting bigger and bigger. It's amazing. 2 weeks ago they were the fluffy fur balls. Now they're big, and they're getting bigger day by day, I think. The eagle's nest right up there, and there is no adult eagle, and so we are going to have to be aware of that. The adults are probably out relaxing and catching some food on the back end of their relaxation and come back and feed these, because yesterday was definitely a feeding frenzy. They had something big up there. As you can see, there's a tiny small bird up there. It could be a cardinal or a sparrow. I'm not 100% sure this distance. It looks like it's just a sparrow that we're seeing the eagles. How fun. It's always just interesting watching Mother Nature interact. I believe I do have a shot of a cardinal that was sitting there. So I'll have to find that and put that into this as well, because it is cool watching Mother Nature interact and other species interact, and how comfortable they feel with one another. And to know that they're both on, a survival list. Every once in a while you'll see like little tiny birds pestering the eagles, and they're playing, or the eagles are thinking that they're going to be snacked. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it's always interesting to see. And you can see the 2 eaglets. There's a 3rd one. Like I said, that one doesn't wake up till for another hour. It's almost 9 o'clock. We've been out here making our way down here about 7:30, so kind of been taking our sweet old time. So the best way to hear the adult come is usually by the sound, and they'll be screeching. But They are pretty fast. It's amazing how fast they can fly. He's just left out there all by himself right now. That's kind of interesting. This is probably the oldest eagle here of the eaglets, and he is definitely showing traits of being an adult. This was the one that was flapping his wings with when the mother or the father, I'm not sure to really tell you which one it was. And I guess he says, I'm napping because you're talking about me. Yep, it's a waiting game. And it's also, do I wait? This is the dilemma. Do I chase after the dragonfly, or do I hold true to the eagles? I gotta try the dragonfly. Just got to. Got to. And he's kind of going very much. They look like they're sitting there just having a good old conversation. I can see into 3. I see a little bit of his head right there, a little bit of activity. See his wing flopping. We'll just see if he completely wakes up. He's just getting to that stage. I don't want to get up yet. Okay, so number 3 has finally woken up. You can see him yawning. It's like, oh. The 3rd time I've actually been out here filming the eagles and seeing the activity level. I'm like, when they were little chicklets, you just got to see their fluffy heads, and now they're looking like big adults, except not quite that big yet, but getting there. It looks like they're going in turns, flapping their wings. Hopefully not knocking one out of the nest. It'll be interesting if I can capture the day when they actually do come out of that nest. I'm like, is it just a one and done thing? You fly and you're out of the nest for good, or is it, do you still live in that nest for a little bit, for a time being? I need to see if I can find that information, and how long do the baby eagles stay with the parents. So it'd be interesting to see. And I feel like there's not a whole lot of predators for these eagles right here, so their survival rate so far is pretty good. There's not a whole lot of other eagles in this area, and I think they're pretty much have their territories already picked and stuff like that. So I gotta say, this is pretty cool watching these little eaglets. Well, they're not little. I would assume they're fairly big, in that their wingspan is probably 3 meters by now, which is huge. We're still waiting for the parents. 3 of them are up now. Finally, the 3rd one woke up. It was like 9:40. So he does wake up around 10 o'clock. It's been the same time as past 2 times. My eye catches a bumblebee over there. And it's like, I'm always on the lookout for things. But this is just too close. The adult eagles probably will be thinking, we need to feed our baby. They're pretty much gone all morning. I was here the other day, and there was one adult eagle in the nest with them, and they were feeding. So it's either they're off on a hunt and trying to find a big enough meal to bring to this nest so that these baby eagles that are not the fluffy baby eagles that they were 2 weeks ago. They have very big wings. They're spreading their wings out, feeling the draft. They're not flying yet. I would assume it's pretty close. So I'm just going to keep an eye on here and continue watching. I'm hydrating, Gatorade, cold, with ice, in the Yeti. So very good for me right now. There's an adult eagle up in the nest. Came back. Well, one was up there. Let me rewind. So I was taking a picture of a deer. One eagle flew away and I didn't capture it, but the first eagle flew away, the adult eagle. And it was calling and calling. And then I think it went out to search for the other adult. So in the meantime, when it was just the baby eagles left in the nest. Like I said earlier, saw a deer. Was gonna go out there, take a picture of it, but the deer darted away before I could get the camera. And while that was happening, the other adult eagle showed up. The other adult eagle is up there, very calm, just looking off in the other direction, looking at it. Feel like it's giving a call out, but I'm not hearing it at a tone or a level or frequency that I can't hear with my ears. They're just calmly seem like they're waiting for something to happen. I'm thinking the other eagle is coming by, so just kind of waiting for that to ring. See if I can capture that. It's just a waiting game. In nature, enjoying a peaceful moment. So we're getting close to just wrapping this day up. Gave myself 4 hours to be out here, and like I said earlier in the day, I have things to do. Unfortunately, life is full of things to do. But I did get out here and I got to enjoy the eagles, and I saw many dragonflies. I do not know if I will be able to capture one, but maybe on the way back I will. Right now there is one adult eagle, and it looks like it's waiting for the other eagle. I thought I saw the other adult eagle in the distance. We'll just let these eagles be left alone for the rest of the day, and I will be out here another time. Looks like probably Monday, and hopefully we can capture some more eagle shots, and maybe by then the eagles might be flying. So that's like 3-4 days from now, and a lot can happen when they're at this age. So hope you're having a good day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye. Well done. Job accomplished. As you can see, the eagle The two adult eagles have shown back up. Not sure you can see them with this camera because it's the wide lens, but they are up in the nest, and one's outside the nest on a branch. Been waiting for about 4 hours, and finally both of them came. So now I kind of just want to leave them and let them peacefully raise their young eagles, and so I can kind of come back another time and watch that. But so they just don't get stressed out. That's my main goal, and that's the reason why I'm just staying on this trail at a distance, because the eagles are aware that there is traffic on this. But I want to make sure that they feel comfortable and that there's no aggression or anything towards that nest. So if that makes sense, because it's been beautiful, and another day out here on the Sac and Fox Prairie Trail and watching the eagles. So I tell you what every photographer likes is coffee. Beautiful thermos. I have s'mores flavored coffee. What can I say? Coffee, Mother Nature, bird sounds, beautiful nature, the wind blowing the gnats off my face. So, and it's a beautiful sunshiny day here in Iowa. Just a waiting game, Drink some more coffee and wait.